Welcome to another Chef Knives to Go Quick Look product review. I'm Steve Gamache, and what we have this time is the Tsunehisa Nami AUS10 or AUS10 Bunka 170mm knife. And this line of knives, as you might guess from looking at the sheet, is all stainless construction. So we have a hardcore cutting edge steel of AUS10 full stainless steel, which is a nice good high-grade steel for kitchen knives, similar to, I believe they said AEBL on the product sheet, which is excellent steel. Heat treat's about 60-61 Rockwell on that. The construction is stainless, multi-layered cladding over the top of that AUS10 core. And so that cladding has kind of a mirror polish to it, but you can see it's been acid etched. Bring that in. The acid etching brings out the different characteristics of the layers, and then there's your core steel peeking out there. The weight and dimensions can vary just a little bit from knife to knife on these. On this particular one, it's 125 grams or 4.4 ounces. The edge length is 175 millimeters on the edge, and then the overall length is about 315 millimeters. Thickness-wise, it's about 2.1, 2.2 millimeters thick at the spine, so I got about 2.2 at the back. Come on, camera. There we go. And then I got about 2.1 halfway down. On this Bunka style, we don't thin it up very much, and I don't know if you can tell, but you can see the layers at the top. So the cladding does not cover the spine on this, but you can see the layers there. It's pretty cool. You've got that corner on that reverse sword tip for the Bunka style, and then it thins up nice and thin towards the tip. Very thin tip. And then we also thin up towards the edge. So it's a high performance grind. The height is about 44 millimeters at the heel. And the handle is a one-piece octagonal oak handle. Nice fit and finish on the handle. You'll get some nice grain on these. And then we've got a good glue-up job or seal job where the tang goes into the handle. Now the handle's a little heavier. The knife's pretty light. So the balance point is not going to be really far forward. Balance point, you can see, is about right there, a little bit in front of the choil. So on a pinch, it's going to be just a little handle heavy from that kind of perspective. The out of the box edge was quite nice. I'll give it a 6 out of 10 on my scale. Here's our beauty shot. So if we take a close-up look, you can see those layers on the cladding. Again, it's acid etched. Here's some in kind of screened in kanji. On the right side of the blade, here's the left side of the blade. Again, fair amount of polish to this, but nice effect, almost a swirly type effect. You've got nice polish on the corners of the spine, nice polish on the corners of the choil into the neck, so it's comfortable. You've got a good spot here for a pinch grip. It's fairly stiff for being so thin, and I apologize, the kanji is not screened on, it is laser engraved. Just looked at my notes on there, so it's laser engraved kanji. It's hard to tell with the video, but you can see it better in person when you look up close at it. I think that's about it before we hit the cutting board profile. So here's what it looks like on the cutting board. And like a typical Bunka style, the tip's quite low, which it's supposed to be. Not a ton of belly. You've got a little bit of a flat towards the back, very low belly towards the front. You're not going to tip. Tip draws are fabulous on this because you don't have to lift the handle very high, so tip draws are great. You're not going to be rocking this too much. That tip will start digging in pretty quick, but you could rock over small stuff like scallions, for example. Not very tall stuff, though. Push-pull cuts, glide cuts, chopping, tip draws are great on this style. Plus, you got that kind of tip out the front there. It's easy to get into smaller, tighter areas with that tip versus a santoku. So here we have a real nice combination. It's great looking, all stainless, easy to use. This is the Tsunehisa Nami AUS10 Bunka 170mm knife.